Oh yes, Yo Chicken Bros, what's up? Showman Smile here, coming at you with a brand new video. Whew. And today, I have found a little something that I would like to speak with y'all guys on. Apparently, this is the best dating advice you will ever get, if I named it that. So us guys must learn this, and to know it, you must first like and share, maybe hit that bell and subscribe, get to know the channel, get to see more content like this. And let's get into it now, shall we? Apparently men are not supposed to take women on coffee dates. It's quote-unquote wrong. And here is who's showing this evidence.
When on a coffee date, it costs you money. You lose a lot of money. Like, first of all, if you're a woman, it doesn't matter what date you go on. Like most dates, like, dinner and stuff like that, typical dates, dinner at a 4-star or 5-star restaurant and stuff like that. They do cost money, but I promise you that a lot of you, every time you leave your house to go on a date, you lose money. And you're probably wondering, oh my God, Maria, what are you talking about? I'm gonna break down the cost real quick. I'm gonna start with, while you're in the house getting ready to go on that date.
Okay, so I don't bore you, I'm just going to state it like this. She said that a wig minimum is $500. Then she rambled on about lipstick, makeup being expensive out the yazoo. Then she uses like $200 perfume, as she says, to quote-unquote smell good. You state that you have to pay for all this, and the heels, the dress, all that, but let me ask you something. It may sound, oh my gosh, that's millions of dollars for a coffee date? How dare a man only spend $5 for a coffee? My word. But let me ask you something. If you want to add in every little thing that you probably already have, if you have a $500 wig, I don't know why you would, but there you go. You already have that. Why would you account that with everything else if you've already bought that? That is $0, not $500, if you already own it in this equation. Not to mention, you already own the heels, the dress, the perfume. You own all that. What does that have to do? Because I could say, hey, I had to pay for my car to get there as a man. I had to pay for my shoes, my pants, my shirt, my undergarments, everything. I had to pay for that. Therefore, I'm spending millions of dollars on you, and you should be glad I gave you a $5 coffee. But you see, that's not my problem here. A coffee is where you get to know somebody. It's not the first real date. If I'm going on a coffee date, that's like the first time I'm going to meet somebody. And yeah, I know, Mr. Smile over here is a love expert who has only had one girlfriend. But then again, I'm not the best looking, so... Anyway, the point is, you're wanting to spend all this money when you don't have to. You don't have to do this. You want to do this to look good. But I wouldn't care if you walked in a pair of sweatpants and a hoodie. It wouldn't matter to me.
The shoes is $80. Yeah, so this shoes is $80.
If you mad you bought that, just go to Goodwill and get a pair of heels. Dang.
Well, people try to argue with me all the time. So, by the way, what is your final calculation, Joy?
Almost at $1,000.
Okay, so not a
$935.
$935.
And I'm sure there's a few things I left out.
Yeah, there are definitely a few things that you must have left out.
Dang, you're spending almost $1,000 per date. Why? I get looking good. I get that. I mean, if I'm going on a serious date, I would want to look presentable. I'm not going in there looking like I have a tuxedo on, some fancy shoes, and nice swept hair. No, I'm going to look good, but I'm not going all out like this woman is. You don't have to pay that much and look that dollified for a coffee date. This is where we get to know each other, not where we already have a relationship. That is different. Don't be getting mad and saying you're never going to accept a coffee date if you want someone who is rich out the yazoo and thinks of that as that, then you're a gold digger. I mean, stating facts here, you're gold digging.
It's because for the obvious reason is that coffee dates are low effort dating. And if a guy is only willing to put in the barest minimum, like literally below the bare minimum, because the bare minimum, in my opinion, is a dinner at least at a 3-star restaurant. That's the bare minimum. Okay, you go to the restaurant should have cutlery, like, not plastic cutlery. It shouldn't have paper napkins on the table. The napkins should be made of cloth. So obviously not Applebee's, and what are the other restaurants? Obviously not McDonald's.
The heck happened to you at McDonald's? Dang. I mean, anyway, so she's saying that is low effort, and I don't want to leave anything out, but she also states at some point that it is a low investment date. One, dating isn't about the money you gain, and calling it an investment really shows a lot about your character and who you're going to date and leave as soon as they broke. I mean, this level of entitlement is crazy. You think you deserve a 3-star restaurant. I'm all for, female empowerment, but entitlement, no. Yeah, a woman is just as good as a man, and yeah, I would pay dinner or a coffee for a spouse or love interest. I would. Heck, I'd do it for some friends if I had any. Point is, what is wrong with it being low effort if what they do is get to know you? And that is better than any amount of money you can get. A relationship is based upon the bound of two people who get to know each other, enjoy each other's company, and make themselves better people by building off of each other. It's not about the money. It's not about going to these fancy restaurants. All this is a gold digging woman who wants money from guys who will simp over her. That is what this is. I may have made this and seemed a bit rude, harsh, and blunt, but I also made this because I don't want any of you women falling down the wrong hole and watching this and believing this crap. Because what it is fake bullcrap. It isn't a good idea to follow this. Don't always believe what you see. Anyway, I will finish off seeing the rest of this part, see if there's any more big points, and I will return after that.
Because I hate when a guy asks me out and then he then turns around and asks me, where do I want to go? Because, I can't stand a man who doesn't know how to plan. If you can't plan a date, I don't expect you to be able to plan a life with me.
What kind of... Okay. I get, yeah, maybe a guy should plan out a date, but let me ask you. What if you just agree on something? What if he doesn't know if you have allergies to certain places and he says, hey, let's go here. This may be a good place. Oh no, I'm allergic to some stuff there. I mean, it's called courtesy. If I ask a girl on a date, I'll say, hey, you want to go here? Because I don't want to take them somewhere that's going to harm them. I don't want to take them somewhere where they don't like the food or the entertainment. You don't go to places unless you ask. You gotta know the person, yes. So, to sit here and tell me I can't plan out a life, I mean, not like I'm gonna go out with you anyway. You got a husband. I'm not doing all that. What I'm saying is, I can plan out a life with somebody if given the opportunity. And just because I ask you where you would like to go, that doesn't mean one bit that I don't know what I'm doing.
Like, what if you go on a date and you don't like him, with at least a coffee date, you can just leave. I don't care, sweetie, because I have left dates in the middle of dinner at nice restaurants. I got up and leave. You can leave on any date. It doesn't matter what the date is. It could be coffee, which you guys know I don't like, or it could be dinner at a Michelin star restaurant. You know, you can get up and leave if you are not enjoying yourself and you feel like you're being disrespected or whatnot. That's it. That's all. And you know, some women are like, you know, what if there's no chemistry? It doesn't matter. You are on a date, sit there, eat your food, say thank you, because you don't owe anyone anything. Okay?
Dang, she's legit left not coffee dates, she's left full-on dinners. But do you notice something here? She feels entitled enough and ungrateful enough to just get up and leave somebody who's providing a gosh darn meal for her. That level of entitlement. Holy crap. I mean, I get that. I don't get, actually, why you don't think coffee dates are good at all. I mean, come on. Starbucks these days, it probably is going to be about $200 for a coffee. But the point here still stands. This is just an entitled woman who wants to get free food. She doesn't want the coffee, not because it's cheap, but because she wants more than a coffee. It's greed. And that's what this video is about. She's showing a lot of character here, and all it is greed and entitlement.
Why you shouldn't go on a coffee date is when, if you do accept to go on a coffee date, you are just basically telling these men that you do not value yourself, and you are basically telling the universe that you don't care. You just don't care. You are just desperate. You will just go on any date just to go on a date.
To anyone who may be feeling out there that those kinds of emotions, I am so sorry. I understand your pain. Please go find someone, a loved one, a trusted person of society. Ask for help, get help. I understand the world can be rough sometimes. But what the actual heck? Come on now. Come on. No, a coffee date is not you demeaning anyone. The man is going on a coffee date to get to know somebody, to get to be there with somebody. You know what I mean? It's more thought than it is that. You don't have to dollify yourself. You don't have to get all these expensive clothes, expensive perfume. No, you don't have to do that for a coffee date. Why the heck would you be that insecure to where you have to dress yourself to that degree? I'm just saying, this woman is entitled, gold digger. She's a casual dater from what I can tell. Basically all it is she wants to look good for a man so they can go to the hotel room. If you know what I mean. If you don't, bit too young for that then. But at the end of the day, I'm just putting this out there so women don't get the wrong idea. Yeah, I'm a man. You don't have to believe what I'm saying. I mean, it's whatever. But what I do want to say is this. If you disagree with me, throw out some more points. I am willing to argue with you on this. I am willing to argue with anybody on just about anything. If you have points and evidence to back it up, I will give you points and evidence to back up my claim. But if I agree with you, the problem's been solved. I am not a man who is hard-headed. I am more open-minded. But I see what this woman is pulling, and she's trying to justify it, hopping so many mental loops to say that if the man buys you a Lamborghini, you have nothing to say but thank you, because the man doesn't deserve anything more. This is just crazy baloney. So yeah, if you want to argue with me, go ahead. I'll just state my opinion on it and my points to back it up. But with all that being said, I think it's time to wrap up. I've hit 13 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, why don't you like, share, and subscribe, hit that bell, make a ding. Shout out to all of my Discord detectives. That would be Ryu, Baby Loser, Moth, and Coco. Thank you guys so much for all of your help. You make all these videos possible. Other than that, though, if you want to join my Discord detectives, go check out my Discord. It's also a one-stop shop for everything Smile. You get to see updates, talk with yours truly, and just hang out and have a good time with everybody. I may be adding a Ask Smile section where you can ask me questions and I will answer them on videos like this. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe, hit that bell, make a ding. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Your man Smile is over and out. Peace.